have our
But
group
then
of
he
points,
got
which is
caught.
point number
It's a
12,
felony
which is
now.
No
away
worry,
from
I had a fat
the
ticket, so
waypoint. So it's a
it's
great
fine.
spot to regroup really
Let's
quickly
go with the
before we
ticket.
rush back in. Historically speaking,
How
us
you only make
rushing
away with
in
the
one at
ticket
a
for that?
time
Dude,
has not worked for our
literally like jail
benefit.
time. I don't
So
at least here.
regrouping is going to be key
Nah, it's like
if we're
5 more
looking at
miles.
doing big pushes.
It's time in the jail.
Gente, nos vamos a regrupar si morimos todos en el punto 12.
Donald, target their guild leader first.
No, we have
That
ATL
sounds
Hellcats
so
out here,
beautiful.
so there's no mercy for that shit.
When are we going?
I don't care if
know
we kill
what
him now.
100%
I was
you
trying to
said.
be
I know you
nice. They said they
translated it,
want
but I
this
was like,
one.
please say
And
that
I said
again.
go away.
He's saying
Wait, who?
that you are going to the guild did. He was saying that you're
Whatever
going to
guild is on point 3, I'm taking that
Squirrel
gold.
Squad.
Fill me.
Yeah.
Well,
No, Squirrel Squad. Okay, the casual PvE players just fucking look.
They also have like maybe 6
How,
PvE.
like, where does
I
this
know. I didn't want to just jump
Yes.
them, right?
Actually, if we can get
we don't want to be
guild
total
leaders,
dicks, but I want
if
them
we
to
can
see
get
they're
guild
fucking
leaders
surrounded.
over here, please,
I wouldn't
so
wouldn't
that
worry
people
about
can
it. That
mark
one
us,
doesn't spawn for 8 minutes
in
anyway.
each of the parties, please.
Izquierdo, ¿puedes ponerle un ping?
Go get it after siege. Our golem is contested right now. Mystic have taken siege for in 3 of us. If you could wrap from siege in 3 kind of towards the castle and back in on them, kind of pincer. We're fighting from behind ruins too. Or like basically all around the golem. We're on siege in yeah, siege in 3. Yeah. So we're a little further back towards Titan Ruin and they're closer to the castle.
Find what you seek through the grace of godly blessings. Cherishes us all.
This is our allies coming to help. We're trying to cap. Yeah, we got the point. Thanks for the help. Yeah.
I know why you are here.
Golem is up. We're fighting the right side wall. We are in the Crusher Golem, we don't have the jumper. Yep, we are on Seizure and Free. Between Seizure and Free and the right side of the castle walls, it's all of our players right now.
Bomb
Spears, man.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Bomb, 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 bomb. Attacks you, then feel free to attack them back, but do your best to avoid it as much as you can.
Jesus.
The other side of the wall has broken down.
monsters.
Let's go through that.
Let's go through that wall. Yep.
Right
Tenemos
here.
acceso directo al lado
Wait,
izquierdo.
wait,
gente.
wait, don't run in yet. Don't run in yet. Okay, ready? 3,
Group.
2, 1. Ready. Start running.
Okay, we
now.
got golems back, okay.
Hug left. Hug left. Hug
Entramos
left side.
izquierda,
Hug
gente.
left side. Run up the stairs. Hug
Golems
left
back
side.
up?
Izquierda
Alright,
todos,
sweet.
izquierda todos.
Try and make
Sword,
it to point
awesome.
number 9. Point number 9.
Hey, we're overextending towards our back too much. We should be moving forward towards the castle. Let's move up with our golem. As a matter of fact, go ahead and stack around the golem's feet.
Out the call right now.
Adobo,
That would be a big fight here.
We are moving with our
Adobo was able
golem.
to get a summon gate up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If your dad stay
Once you
dead,
enter that hole.
No, we still need to bring down more walls there.
Okay.
Do you see
All right. If
between 6
if
and 4,
everybody's ready
right
to
click
resurrect,
on
we're gonna resurrect
the
in
wall there.
3,
Bring that tower
2,
down.
1, go. And we're gonna
Aparezcan
fly.
todos ahora.
I need flash waves and
Straight,
spears
straight.
on the
Straight
entrance,
to the
on that
broken wall.
between where the wall's knocked out,
Trying
that
to
clump.
make it
Let's
through
go. We need
the
to bomb
left
that,
broken
guys.
wall. As soon as you land, you should be
Start
dash
stacking up.
warping
We're
to
gonna
as much
do
distance
flash
as
wave all
possible with
together.
your immunity.
In my count. 3.
If you have movement
2,
speed, you should be able to
1,
make it
flash
through the
wave
broken
that
wall with your
hole.
immunity, run up the
We have a big fight on Reds Point 1 right now. We have a lot of Mystic over on Reds Point 1. We own Reds Point 1 right now. As we have Reds Point 1, we're pushing Pillage Point 2. We lost Reds Point. Well, no, Pete. We're swapping and pushing the left side wall now. Yeah, we're on you guys. I'm sorry. The right side is extremely contested. We're trying to move to go towards 2. No dike. You want a TP behind Res 1? Alright. Yeah, it's summoning. I'd help there on me. Please take that summon. We are back to fighting right side. Yeah, yeah. We have runes free, but that's it, so take whatever. There's an inner TP for pack shot. They're gonna be putting pressure on the inner courtyard. Yeah. The gate is open, but none of the extra ones. Yeah, we're fighting point one right now. We at least have it from Mystic. Gotcha. There's a massive fight on res point one. Most of them are here. No, can we try a straight run to the throne room? Yeah, next respawn.
If you need godly care, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, it only matters on the tick.
Don't open. If you have something to leave with, come again.
Control M.
Take a look around before you set off.
And show the
okay.
stats.
Thank you.
Yeah, but great shot calling though, honestly. The bounce between you guys was awesome.
Hey,
Yeah, no, it was a fun siege all in all. I think this is actually like one of the more fun sieges I've done.
Because we're doing something, we're not just dying.
Yeah, like we were pushing, we were all over the city, we were like wiping groups of people, like it felt good.
Yeah, you guys are beautiful, man. And like, hey, we need to practice outside of just Siege, man. So if people are calling for PvP events, show up to those. Let's hop in this Discord. Let's communicate. Let's work out some of the kinks we might have and find out some of the kinks we do. Whatever. Let's get together more, right?
So I couldn't really look at chat for most of that. Hope your sieges went well. I think this force was one of the best forces we've had.
Say, goalie?
I think that this was one of the better forces that we had. And I'm a little sad that we kind of like lowered our sights a bit to do pillage points. I don't mind that like we picked them up after we went to res. But once that kind of inner gate had been opened up, it got opened up relatively early on. But we kind of, I think we over fought for the res points. Like, they're useful, sure. But once the inner gate is open, I think we should be putting pressure there.
What I will say is previously we've had a hard time taking and holding these res points. We did that this time.
We did.
Right? And so, like, if you take anything from this fucking siege, know that we've had historically issues doing that. But what y'all saw it through, man. Like, y'all held that shit for an extended period of time. That was fucking beautiful to see.
Yeah.
So progress is fucking being made. Let's just make more of it, man. That ain't over, right?
So here's my tidbit of what I noticed, because I'm a squishy character and I spend a lot of time dead. So you have so much time. We don't need to be sitting there, in my opinion, in what I saw. We don't need to be sitting there on the wall trying to push the wall. We have so much immunity. Walk past them.
Yes.
Especially advisors, and especially leaders. Go put in a fucking guild summon gate or resurrection stone in some creepy ass corner in a back alley.
That's exactly what I did.
Have your players deliberately die, because when they take the stone or the gate, whatever, you get your players and they're off in some fucking corner. Now what's going to happen is, long and behold, there's going to be this weird distraction behind all the resurrection points. They're going to be like, oh my god, what's going on? And then they're going to look over there. Guess what? That allows everybody in the front line who's still at the wall to be able to push in. Why do you think we were able to get these resurrection stones? Some people were able to get some guild stones and gates down in weird places. Packsheet did a really good job getting one. I was trying to get back behind them. I kept getting body blocked, but I digress. I was still able to get mine down. It was a big enough distraction to pull the main horde away from the gate, away from the main wall, and it allowed us to move in. The wall is the biggest choke point. Once you get past that, i.e. use your goddamn immunity to walk past and get to where you really need to go. So if gates are down, we don't have gates. We don't have summoning gates. We don't have guild gates, whatever. Take your immunity and go get up on the castle wall. At least have that area. Then we can start fighting from there. Spreading their people thinner is better for us.
Yes.
Forcing our way through a choke point, I mean, I'd rather you guys just punch me in the face.
I agree with you 100%. I failed on my first attempt because they have individuals in each corner of that stupid castle. Yeah.
Yeah, they have Ravengers looking for us.
Yeah, it needs to be coordinated.
Invisibility, and they're just following me. On my second attempt, though, I kind of juked them in a corner, I don't know if you remember my call. If your like pack shed start
Yeah, I was
using the
right there
summoning
with
gate.
you. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
right there with you. I was trying to get back there and summon with you.
And we was able to push in and divide their group. But the thing with that is like being deliberately actually like forced suicides.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all you're doing is you're making a huge distraction, right? You're just pulling the main horde away from the main entry point, so that way the rest of your main guild can get in.
I mean, you don't need to suicide. You just need to use the summoning gate. As long as the summoning gate is successfully hidden, it will work. But the only thing is, it might take only like a few attempts because they have like sweaty people in nooks and crannies of that castle. But it's definitely gonna work.
So the other concept too is one of us, doesn't matter who, needs to be also looking at these resurrection points and saying, oh, there's no more Lucent to be had. Because I don't know if you guys knew that about like 10 minutes remaining. There was no more Lucent to be had in any of those resurrections.
Oh, no. On the 10 minutes remaining, I knew there was no Lucent. I'm just using the pillage point as a pin because there was
correct. So
no
what
pin
we should do is once we take the resurrection, our immunity will start from there. And then what you do is you run your happy ass to the throne room. And again, repeat process, just the same as we were on the wall. We pulled their main horde away, allowing us to get to these resurrection points. Now we need to pull their fucking horde away from the other fucking choke point.
The thing with that is you also need to break the inner wall. There's 2 walls to break
the inner
to
wall
get
was
to the
broken
castle.
for like 20 minutes.
But what I'm saying is that we get faster and smarter using our immunities and actually using our guild summon gates the proper way as we were right there near the end. We do that near the beginning, we will have more time to actually do all the other things, and we will take the throne.
Yeah,
So I didn't realize that I was not. I didn't realize that I was not on push to talk anymore. You'll have to excuse me. I'm on Xbox, so I don't have Discord on Xbox. I'll explain that one later. So my Discord is on the phone. So when you guys have me on push to talk, I cannot tell you any of these call outs of what's going wrong, what's going this, what's doing that. And believe me, I'm a mad strategist type of person. Prior mill, 4 deployments, all that shit.
Yeah, your plan is right. I was thinking the same after this war. Our goal, our alliance, our goal is just to distract them. Like, let them go to the throne room. Your plan is right. Like, we don't care about other guilds, but they will push the first gate, right? If our alliance will be on the second gate, then they're gonna target us, and they're gonna be on the choke point here in the second gate, because they're too busy fighting us, and the other guilds will be pushed up, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, I don't want to fight around these res points so much because it's leaving their main force out in the outer castle and they're catching everybody else fighting. But if we move our force into the inner gate, we're like it's not a winning fight. We're gonna get fucked. It's a tiny choke point, but it's going to force them to have their main choke toward, or their main force towards the inner gate, and that opens up the res point for other people to then take. And then it's more, we make more pressure for other people. But if we let the pressure be all the way over on like res point 2, res point 1, they just own the whole castle. We have to
So let me
move them
ask
back.
everybody in here, who are leaders? Just say aye. Any leader, just say aye.
Noita.
It's just Noita.
It's Limpo.
You said just Noita? Yo, wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. Dude. How'd you say it like that?
Okay, so we have pack sheet leader in here, or no?
No.
It's still, yeah, you are the leader.
Try. Okay, all right. Try to relay it like this. Okay. So as much as Memento Mori or Anisha or another 4 guilds that isn't the Moon Guild, we all agree that we hate Moon Guild. We all agree that we're tired of this fucking bullshit for the last 4 months. We don't need to be attacking Anisha, Mori, or any of them.
It doesn't work that way. And trust me, I've tried. I've probably spent close to like 5 weeks because I've talked to these guilds way before any of this was like going down. I've been talking to all of them. They will not work with us. It's not
we still actively rammed our heads into them. Like, they had res point one, and instead of leaving it alone, we just went and fought them anyway. Like the inner
I
gate.
don't think that not on res point 1 we did.
Yeah, the fourth contact had it for a while. And,
Either way. Is their strategy, all we need to know is their strategy. Are they trying to take everything? Because if they're trying to take everything, then it's going to be a complication. However, if we tell them, hey, you have all of the left side of the castle, we have all of the right side of the castle. You guys stay on your side, push. We'll stay on our side.
We tried that, and they just gave us false information about what they were doing.
Yeah. So I need you to understand. Yeah, I need you to understand something. They are friends with Eclipse. They don't want to work with us, bro. So I get where you're coming from, but we've tried that, and we've tried that a shit ton. They don't want that.
They don't give a fuck about what's happening in the siege.
No.
Interesting. Because I know Memento Mori does not like Eclipse.
Well, they don't show it, right?
It's more so like they don't want to work with us on those points. Like everyone thinks that they're very strong, and then they go into siege and they realize like maybe they're not the strongest, right? And you got to think like we were getting pushed from the back lines from whoever the fuck knows.
We're on US West on Luna.
Guild as well. You know, the little 6-man that
guild
we
is
spotted
Limbo.
at whatever point, they weren't even fucking on the board really. We could have wiped
Oh, you
them,
followed
taken
for the yeah, I think I
other
remember your
point
name.
as well, but they were useless. It's just
You're good. Don't worry about it.
there's a dozen of them, right? So them trying to thin out our numbers before we can even get inside inner walls is a problem until we can really get in there, settle up, and then figure out what the plan is to push to throne room.
And so it sounds like we need is a pattern, a set of patterns we can iterate through to figure out how to discard the outer respawn points, hold the inner respawn point long enough to use the invulnerability to get inside the castle. That's what I'm getting from this conversation, right?
Yeah.
Honestly,
the gist of it is that, but I think that we also stay on the right side where we have been, and eventually, like, and we'll let Memento Mori and Nisha and all them know, like, hey, we're not going to come over to this side of the castle. We are only going to stay here. So either play
Honestly,
ball or
our servers got more healthy. That siege
But we're
was
gonna
probably the most competitive one we've had.
Strategy.
That's more or less what happened tonight. And so because like some of them I still talk to, but like for the most part, we don't really tell them what's going on. They don't really tell us what's specifically that alliance. We don't really communicate anymore because they don't want to communicate anymore. And so that is basically what's happening, right? We stay right, they stay right, and we just end up clashing.
Well, if they're going to stay right, I mean, then
maybe we go left. Yeah.
But we just need to know. We need to know where they're going to hit first, and that's it. We don't want to fucking interfere with them. We don't give a shit if they have resurrection points. We don't care if they take the loose end. That's not the problem.
The thing with what you're talking about, the previous to the siege, we gave them the right side. It didn't work well for us because at the middle of the siege, not the siege, the past siege, they went to the left side. Like, hello? You're supposed to stay on the right side and do your thing.
I will try to open that communication channel again. Just because, you know, why not?
Mori.
Well, yeah, that works too. Because, like, obviously people in this alliance still want to beat Eclipse. Not every alliance is on that same page. A lot of people think it can't be done, so they don't even try because they don't want to lose, right, or whatever.
I'm sorry, Taylor.
But all of that shit aside, I'm down to try that again and see if we can at least stay in our own fucking lanes. However,
we gotta do.
If it doesn't work again, then we're just going to have to accept that they are also an enemy, and I guess either play around where they're at or continue fighting them over the same lane, right?
Yeah. I mean, if we continue fighting them over the same lane, we're just going to get the same results as what has been happening. But yeah, again, like if the strategy that we were having there at the end, using our immunities, get behind, force the horde out of position, repeat process, do that earlier, we will have way more time to be going to touch them, and way more time to break down whatever gate.
I think the utilization of immunity was indeed already happening. I know that there was probably maybe 15, 20 players that were trying to hold our respawn points, and I'm tracking that another person said that it's probably best not to worry about them too much. However, and I'm tracking that seconds matter. Seconds make the difference between winning and losing anything. You and I both know that very well, Mr. Whoever else is speaking. I'm also in the military.
Kronos.
Yeah, Kronos. Fucking this is Vendetta
Titan
speaking.
of the god.
But anyhow, fucking. It's just that, like again, those 15 to 20 players, we were holding our respawn point, me included. Every now and again, I tried to help out whoever I could when I saw big chunk of red, and then we would survive. We would live through all that fights, and then try to punch that gap, obviously with no fucking immunity. And I'm not gonna waste time by suiciding or letting somebody kill me. But I'm tracking that end result kind of does the same fucking thing. I run into the gap and die anyways. So what was the point? But at the very least, I was just trying to do damage where I could, in that case.
Oh yeah. I mean, the little here's these people fighting. That's just gonna happen. But the general sense of the being able to get their horde away, the main gate is the longest time frame, right? That takes us the damn longest. Not to break down the walls, but to get past it, start getting all that resurrection shit. Once we get that, we're gonna have a lot more time to play with. A lot more time to play with.
Out of curiosity, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I hate Discord. I'll say it a million times. Out of curiosity, is there any other way up those stairs on that right-hand corner when we entered? I'm talking like the wall catwalk. Other than that corner, or does somebody have to run across all the way on the other side to get there?
You have to run through the markets. Yeah.
Okay. Would it better have not been to throw our backs against that corner or that stairway corner when we initially took over, just to ensure we had a secure hindsight 2020? But
wait, watch my stream. Which one you talk about? This one?
1 second. Let me get there.
I'll just meet you there.
Yeah, that top hand side.
On the right hand side. There's 3 points on the right hand side that are really good to hold.
Yeah, go up. So right in there. Is there any other way to get there other than running all the way across?
Just this one. Just this stairs.
Okay. So my
or
golem carrier to
grab
wall
this
gen.
golem, the carrier and golem, walk here.
Yeah. So I got a guild TP here in the past and here in the past.
It sounds like having. And
but
again,
they just got it so heavily.
I'm just talking about for the future.
It's very difficult
for me too. This is all new to me. I've been playing this game for 2.5 weeks. But it seems like if we throw our backs against that corner, just to kind of set ourselves and then Charlie Mike or continue movement throughout the area, because there were people on top of this wall for the majority of the time.
Yep.
And it was a pain in the ass. A lot of us. I was on top of there trying to kill out whoever I could, but there was a group of fucking people just flash waving into our assholes for a good chunk of time.
You know what I've been trying to do the whole entire time, when we're trying to cap, is trying to get in this corner, summon every members of my guild.
I know they had people
you're talking about down there at the dock?
No, here, right here.
I'm having trouble pulling your screen. Hold on.
Is that like the southeastern, or excuse me, northeastern fucking corner?
But I was surprised there was somebody here.
Yeah, they chase you though.
Yeah.
There was somebody here. The last part that I was able to summon my guild was in this bush right here.
There's that spot right there that you and I put our gates down at, and then there's also this little corner. They don't pay attention to this corner. Come, Goody, or go back to that resurrection point. I'll show you. Go to the fountain over by 7. Fountain right here. Turn around.
They had people here. I was chased down to the ends in here.
Hey, GG's for me.
This is where we were able to.
And much love.
Heading out. Yeah, see you, man.
All right.
Yeah, later, man.
I was right there. That's a really good spot. And then the corner in the back over here. So what we can do next time is we can actually have a small group, somebody of leadership, be able to take their small group and clear out a backside section.
Just GA's party, that anyone who's able to summon, I guess, be in one party.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then they can go and plop down. If we can get back here,
we've done it all
down for a hot second.
Had a TP behind this building, TP in the back alley over there,
guardians and leaders, and
a TP behind Res Point 1 over here,
advisor leaders,
a TP in this little crevice, and a TP here.
Stunners with them,
so
that way they can stun whoever's coming in.
Come here real quick. Come here.
Alright, I'm on with.
Guys, can we move away from micro discussion a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm down for you guys to talk about this later, but there's a lot of people in here, and I don't really want to waste time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm stuck, step bro.
Like, it's cool, it's useful, figure it out, and like share it later, but let's just talk about strategy, feedback.
You
like,
can start.
yeah, the main thing for me is that I just want us to redirect from heavily fighting for these res points and fight for this inner gate, especially once it's open. I don't expect it to be super successful. Obviously, if it ever is, you immediately get access to res point free. You can open up the inner gates, you can open up the outer door, and that's super impactful, right? And even if like we just have a big fight and somebody like sneaks off in stealth towards the throne room, whatever, like it creates a lot of pressure that is away from the allied forces coming in from behind us, who can then cap res point 1, res point 2. But if we fight for res point 1, res point 2, then Mystic aren't forced to have their forces over at the inner gate. They can just have all of their forces on res point 1 and 2, with a few stragglers making sure that stealth doesn't get past.
But
So we're helping them by fighting for res point 1 and 2.
Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But their alliance is pretty flexible, right? If the other people are not putting a fight, for example, on this side, we are gonna be forced with multiple guilds gonna be on top of us. Because if they're not putting any pressure on the other side, most of them will be on our side.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But
Well, that's
we
point.
saw from this this siege that we cause a lot of pressure. Like we, as soon as we successfully take one, they were on us like 100 plus people. That's most of their force.
Like from what I saw, once we got this area, they were people here. There were people here.
Yeah,
Mystic
they're everywhere,
was
right?
here, and Solar was here.
So this is kind of the point. If we can choose to put pressure anywhere, if we put it on 1 and 2, Mystic is in the outer castle and the inner gate isn't being fucked with, because all of our allies are just going to fight behind us and going to be cleaved as they kind of wander in, because Mystic is out in force. But if we move our attack to the inner gate once it's open, then even if we die to the overreaction from Mystic, which we probably will, and that's fine, our allies will be able to get in behind us, or at least other people on the server, and fight for the res points. And then they have to choose, do they give up the outer res points and fight us at the inner wall, or do they go and deal with the res points and then we get some people through the inner gates? Like, either way has some significant consequences, but what's the consequence for them to overcommit to 2 if nobody's pressing the inner gate? Like, nothing.
So let me ask you, how are you going to deal with the choke point on the inner gate?
We lose. It's fine. Like, my whole thing here is that
I'm saying
we are going to die on the choke point. It's fucked. It's a very difficult fight. This is just you throw numbers at it to create pressure.
You're talking about this, right? This gate, right?
Yes, I'm talking about that.
So, if we was this wall broken?
Yeah, so it was
No,
broken
right?
for like 15 minutes.
Okay. If we get this rest points right here, the party of GAs or GLs, oh, it's not gonna last long because you can only put a 1 summoning gate. So if that is open
What server is
and
this?
we can
This
rest
is,
here, you have
US
30
West Luna.
seconds of immunity.
And you're right, people wasted a
to
ton of
start
time in Siege.
running into the inner castle.
So, my build is really,
only
really
problem
fast,
with,
and people are kind of misusing immunity here. It is not invincibility. It's you don't die to direct attacks, but you still die to AoEs. And
Yes.
Correct.
so we took res point 2, and I had plenty of immunity or protection or whatever, and I still got cleaved down and died. So regardless of whether we have the inner res point or not, we will not be able to get through this inner gate without literally killing them. And that's fine. That is what it is. But that's why there's no
won't even
point
be able to
in
use
having
your immunity to walk past them because
No.
they can body block.
Exactly.
What
They
I'm-
can body
what
block.
I'm-
On the fucking wall and body block.
What I'm hearing, there is a solution to, and unfortunately, all of the Limbo members know what's coming, right?
Just Templar.
If you want to start winning these, you need to start running tankier classes. You need to start sacrificing your damage for survivability, right? I'm going to upload a video here in a second. You guys are going to see the POV, right? I want you to imagine when you see this, 6 of these in your party running through that fucking gate. And then tell me that this can't be won, right? So I'm going to pose a challenge. If we actually want to win this, we need to start running people running shit like this, period. Right? Because at the end of the day, we're getting wiped a little bit too easy to be fighting these guilds. Right? Fuck the numbers, fuck all of that shit. Right? We're getting wiped too easy. We're getting hit from behind and they're getting free kills because we can be killed easily from behind. Right? If we're getting killed by AoEs running up to the gate, then that's telling me that we're not tanky enough.
Yeah, fair enough. I do think either way, like, it's a difficult fight on the choke, even if, like, it was perfect scenario. But at least if we have the pressure on the gate, then the res points behind us will fall.
What we need here is time. We got held up in this area so many times.
Yeah, I think if we were able to have more time to do pushes towards the inner, instead of spending so much time on 4, 6, and 5, then we could have a better understanding of how hard it is going to be truly to push on inner.
I mean, that was a long time that we definitely could have used today. I know it wasn't our like active goal, so I don't mind, but I think in future, like, our force is really strong. And whether it's winnable or not, like, I would rather see us go to try and push in a gate and try and win over anything else, because it's the only way that, like, these people lose, you know?
I also... oh, sorry, go ahead.
You're fine, go on.
I also think that we're going to do a better job at not conflicting lanes with Eclipse. Or, sorry, Initial, right? I would rather them go and pillage and be a force for Eclipse to fight. And then I guess we'll just have to hope that Eclipse goes and fights them as opposed to come fuck with us. If we can create pressure on either side, I'm going to assume that they still want to go for the throne. I don't know. Or
No,
do I really care?
They did that last time. We gave them this whole right side. And
Yeah,
we
no,
were
and they
on the
squandered
left
it.
side.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, they
think
fucked up.
talk to him again. We'll get in contact with Momentum Mori.
I know, I hear where you're coming from, bro, and like, my issue is, though, we're fucking ourselves twice by fighting both Eclipse and them. So I'd honestly rather just, I'd honestly rather just stay the fuck out of their lane, and then them hopefully stay the fuck out of our lane. If that means that we have to push left and go up, as opposed to right, so basically west instead of east, I think that that's a valuable fucking call to make, because, like, too many times are we having to stop and fight them, right? And then we're getting DP'd by Eclipse, or we're fighting Eclipse, and then we get DP'd by them, and that's gotta stop.
That takes like 2 minutes of our time.
If you're gonna communicate with Initial, I don't know how you're gonna deal with, like, someone who's narcissistic enough to, like, give people demerits.
By being patient as I can, and
kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness.
I've been doing that since day one, and it's, you know, but we'll see. I mean, I still have some contacts there. I'll try, right?
I was gonna say, if you want help, I've got contacts in there as well. And
by all means, yeah. I mean, if you want to pull in those strings, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, and I've got people in Memento, so
specifically, I just need them to stay in their fucking lane and be a problem. If they can do that and they want to go pillage still, by all fucking means, sure. I'm not gonna say don't attack us, whatever. We will just stay in our lane. They stay in their fucking lane. We're good to go. That's literally all we need.
Right. I mean, the main objective is just to dethrone the moons. So even if we make it a spicy for them and be like, hey, look, just help us get to this point, and then you can just have the throne. Either way, Moon still loses.
Yep. I could care less who wins if it wasn't.
I really don't give a shit who takes the throne. I've never given a shit who takes the throne. I just need these fuckers to lose.
I think that's what we need to use as our selling point when we start talking to them. Like, hey, for the first 15 minutes, we're going to hold this side. We're going to do our best. You guys hold that side. After 15 minutes, then it's going to be like, all right, now we're going to push for throne. You guys can have it. And then we'll take the rest of the inner side and hold everybody off, or outer side, hold everybody off, while they keep pushing for inner.
All right.
The only concern I have is whether or not Momentum Mori will even still be on the server by next siege.
I don't think
Yeah, I
they're
heard
gonna
that
be.
they're leaving. So yeah.
Yeah, I know they've got plans on just leaving the server.
Yep.
Well,
Which, it is what it is. We'll do what we can with what we have, right?
They were able to touch the throne pretty early on, so they
I
did
mean,
something.
yeah, but that's that's.
I mean, I could have touched the throne like 5 times. This like it's not enough.
Yeah, we're playing the objective as opposed to like fucking around. I feel.
I thought the main objective was to dethrone him.
It is,
Well, touching the
but
throne
touching
and
the
holding
throne
it as one
isn't
person
winning.
versus-
Like
yeah,
you have
you
to
need
have it
all-
for 3 minutes.
The rest of your alliance needs to be around you because of how you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So then we have a really good strategy for it. So all we need to do now is start doing politics stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish it wasn't the fucking case, but yeah.
Well, let's do what we can, and hopefully next time we can show up alongside them and fucking win.
Oh.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. GG's.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks for showing up.
Bye. GG's. Good game.
Stress, dude.
Do what it is. I just hit people with my
Hi,
spear
Gully.
to stack it, really.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Sorry we veered into you for a minute there. That wasn't very fun.
It happens.
They basically put more and more people on what is the right side. Basically, it got worse and worse. And so they made the call to redirect towards the left side, and I was like, great, now we're just killing allies. So we did that one time, and then that was enough to make the left open enough for me to get a summon, and then we never went back.
Oh, nice.
So death wasn't totally in vain, but not ideal either.
Yeah, it was kind of a shit show anyways. It was our first siege with our new ally, who is a Latino guild, and we have one of their people relaying comms in Spanish. And I guess some of them were upset and felt...
Stream, I'm muting Discord for a second, because I'm gonna talk about some shit. Give me a minute.
the weapons we have.
Do you belong
Always
to a guild?
prepared with four. Are you looking for a skills researcher? Just leave it to me. I can make any... Just leave it to me. I can make any skill stronger.
You there.
See you soon.
Lead on.
Okay, hello. Alright, well, I'm gonna be right back for a couple minutes. Oh, that guy joined solo. Excellent.
I actually dropped 6,000. It reset.
Is this game still full, or is Marvel Rivals still in its play base? Good question. It's definitely not full. But hundreds of people still showed up to the Siege event, if not like over 1,000. So it's not dead by any means. But yeah, I could definitely use more players. I went AFK to get some pizza. Mega Guilds and Alliance killed it for you. Yup. The same alliance has had control of the throne the entire time. And it's definitely annoying. We're just kind of getting to the point where we're like, well, what do we want to do about it, you know? Well, what to do after a snack break is the question. I need content, Jesus. Yo.
Oh, sorry. I was on mute.
Okay.
Fighting Sarai or some shit. I don't know who the fuck.
Resupply.
Yeah, Sea Ray from Mystic. Or Eclipse, sorry. We're in the Castleton Arena if you want to be.
Yeah, I'm next to you, bro.
Are you streaming right now or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 20k health sword and shield isn't a very favorable fight, not gonna lie.
You'd be surprised, man. They're squishy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
beat them with my Liberator build.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Well, it'd be
That
nice to
happens
beat some people up after fucking siege, man. So frustrated.
Yeah, we're gonna hit a point where we find some success, but I don't know.
I mean,
Right now it's
we're
pretty
doing
rough.
better, right? Like, we're taking res points. I just feel like we had a real force today. Should have done more of it.
But we had some.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
did.
Takshet in the chat.
And run in and try and not die. It's funny.
I just didn't see I didn't see everyone out there for sure. Or maybe our numbers are just hella low.
I don't know. I've been fucking recruiting like crazy, so they should be better than what they are.
I would expect too, but oh, I don't know we were tag teaming.
Oh, fair enough. A dagger greatsword. Novel. I should probably use the thing.
Oh yeah. We can do some T1s or T2s or some shit. Just kind of veg out for a bit. Actually,
Yeah.
I can only do T1. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can also only do T1.
I'll do that and I'll keep this healer. Should be quick. Q his tank. We'll be fine.
Sure. This fight is great because the guy is called Slapping Cheeks. He's just getting absolutely rolled. He's just trying to hit me one time and live. I love that. Hey, Winter. Did he make it to siege?
I can't believe I met another human being on this island. Did you get swept up in the tornado too? I'm the captain of a trading
Yeah.
ship. A sudden
How did you find it?
my ship and left me
I'm feeling a little
while we were
unsatisfied.
the reptilians abducted my entire crew. I beg you, please rescue them.
Honestly, I've been annoyed by Siege so much before that I've either wanted to quit or transfer or change guild. But I don't feel any of those feelings. I'm just annoyed that it didn't go better. I think the main feeling that I get is that it could have been shotgulled better. But Noda gave up the opportunity to shotgull, so I think next time I'll probably just try it.
I think you do well at it, man. If we've got a high DPS that can survive for a bit, or
Yeah, I mean,
someone with purpose for it, would help.
yeah, maybe I'll roll tank or something.
Well, we haven't tried that other thing too, where we daisy chain the comms, so groups of 6 are able to make their little callouts and shit.
Yeah.
I was in Donald's party, and I still got to that point where I'm like, I really just want to tell people, if you are not on the markers that we have pinned, like myself or Donald, you're fucking up.
Yeah. No, we do need to look up a voice chat with individual teams. That's way past due. It's literally in the game, we just need to try it.
Well, even if we just show them that...
You never got an alliance link, Winter?
The Discord daisy chain.
Yeah, the Discord daisy chain's fucking tough. At some point I had to mute Dark Alliance just because they're making great comms, but like I just couldn't listen to it and listen to what we were doing.
Yeah.
Some cool people hopped into my stream, but I couldn't say hi to any of them because I was fucking locked in. So annoying. Why the fuck is everyone? There's like 3 of us killing the boss.
Oh, dude, I have no clue. I thought I saw him still out front fighting shit.
Oh, need that guy. We got noted to repost an alliance link, so I thought you had it.
You helped me rescue my crew. Thank you so much.
It is on here.
Oh, thing not on.
Oh. Get that shit on.
Yeah. Didn't hit the thing.
Why don't they put like a timer on that whilst we can actually run to it?
I think they're... I mean, early on, right, if no one told you,
Yeah.
might be a little bit more helpful. Why are they... So our 2 DPS, which are staff bow, are just AFK, or...
I don't know. Do you want to kick everyone?
I mean, we can. We'll post some shit in there, like die and reset, or we're voting to kick you. Valaris should help us with the extra point there. Ah, fuck it. As long as they stay dead, or not. That guy caught a host, or...
No, they respawned.
Yeah,
Have some fucking patience.
I mean, at this point, we can just 3-man the fucking boss, right?
Yeah, whatever. Well, we just have to pillage mostly, yeah. Towards the end, I wanted to pivot towards the boss, but we didn't really do that.
Just as I was getting.
Okay. It didn't even start, not gonna lie, but whatever. I guess breaking the totem starts it. Thought it would just spawn the boss.
Dive. Just reset. Let's give him the shot.
Yeah, fine. Dude, how do you even reset? Can we just go range over here?
No, we just have to die.
Just have to die. Alright. Dude, I literally have so much evasion, it's not even hitting me. I'm not even running evasion.
Dude, I've got health regen and endurance. Like, I'm gonna be at full health by the time this fucking boss.
Oh my god. AoEs. Dude, they don't even stay on the floor. Dude, honestly, it would have been faster to kill the boss.
Can I get some of this hit, or are you just gonna die and then I'm gonna be here for the next 30 minutes trying to?
Oh, this will do it.
I doubt it.
Oh, I might get you to 10%. Yeah. That would have been 10%, Jesus. Oh, the second one might do it.
Bro.
Oh, you don't have a second geyser.
Make me a rat. Come on. There we go. Finally.
Christmas fucking miracle, dude. Jesus Christ.
It really did take forever. That was brutal.
Oh yeah, I'm tanking. Well.
Going close. Actually, what am I talking about? You don't even need it.
Well, that was a mob, I guess.
It really was. Holy shit.
What a waste of time. Jesus Christ.
I feel like it's faster to do it with guildies anyways.
Oh yeah, by far.
But you
This
also
guy
get that
leaves.
XP though too, right? Like,
Oh, it's great. Like, it's the actual doing the dungeon is super worth it.
yeah.
Let's see if I can one-shot the sword and shield guy. Oh, I have the wrong build on.
What's this LN Sid fucker?
Oh, they're from Fallen Forms. They just hit you one time and they run away. Alright.
Fucking cowards. I remember when I tried to sleep people. Yeah, like, they're not that tanky, right?
No, they're not super tanky. If I had my my actual burst build on, it would be a lot faster. It's just my generic PvP build.
I can't even whisper this guy to say, "Fight me, you fucking coward."
My build is kind of nerfed because I moved some of my stuff over to scam. Now this guy's gonna leave, so I guess he just holds our party fucking hostage. Meh. Hey, darling.
Don't forget to practice.
Hey, let's break up.
You should try being single for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't wanna clean.
How about you?
Clean just today.
Pulled your clothes yesterday and did the bathroom. So we're both passive. But
Relate to cleaning.
relate to cleaning. But okay.
My whole bar is just heals at this point. I'm not even.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Don't forget to practice.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's do it later.
It's already
6 p.m.
already.
It's not late. It's kind of late. Not really. Yeah. Alright, boys. if guild raid's at 7:30, I guess we can. I'll stop after this and clean for a bit. All right.
Yeah, I should do weekly bullshit too. Technically.
Hey,
It feels so weird. I'm going back to a schedule after having holiday break and gaming way too much. It's like a complete change up now.
Yeah. I've got to stand here for 15 seconds because they don't like you changing armor in the middle of a raid or whatever. It's a very interesting nerf they have. I think the whole point is to stop people having like a buff duration build or something. Dropping a buff and then changing set. But like, my god, is it annoying.
Dude, I swapped from Liberator to full heals on the Siege, and for some reason all of my skill cooldowns reset completely. So it was like everything was to, I want to say like 30 seconds or 20 seconds or so. I don't know, it felt brutal in the mix of it.
Yeah.
You guys farming?
Yeah, it's doing a tier 1 right now. I'm gonna go do some fucking cleaning for a bit. I'm exhausted. I don't even know why.
Winter.
Meh. Siege always leaves such a fucking sour taste in my mouth, man.
Yeah. I don't know, we need to get to a better place for sure.
At least we had the numbers. I think that's part of why it was kind of annoying. It's like I didn't really feel like numbers were a problem today.
I don't know, someone brought it up. They said we were at 119 out of 280. Like, we did have the alliance there. But
Yeah.
not a full alliance.
Yeah, of course. Samton Siege is a lot healthier than this if you guys ever want to migrate. Dude, I have no doubt that it's better on other servers. And honestly, maybe at some point I'd admit defeat and leave. Go play the game as it's intended somewhere else. I don't know. I just don't know why we can't have it here.
Yeah, that part I'm not 100% on either. I really don't know what to do in that because it fucking sucks that we just can't have an honest fight. Or get a bunch of fucking gamers just to unite for it. Like, no one else is taking the castle. Get on board. Nobody wants these motherfuckers to win.
When's this gonna be wrapped up, huh?
Fucking 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Probably less, to be honest. This guy's pretty squishy. 1 minute, 30 seconds. You found our rest point? I just found our rest point. I mean, if you weren't in the Alliance chat, it would have felt fucking awful. It wasn't terribly uncoordinated, but definitely could have been a little better. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. See you
I'll be
guys
on later,
later.
man.
Yeah. Bye, stream.